Welcome back. Welcome back. I can't believe I'm saying it. To, I don't know, part 16? 17? Welcome back to the longest game I'll probably ever play and make a VOD series of. Welcome back to Death Stranding, Director's Cut. Incredibly, the last VOD, if you've been watching these in a row, that you will have watched, is 2.5 hours of me playing through the credits of the game's credits. And I finished that, and it brought me to a new place where I can finish now things that I've left unfinished. Unfinished biz. So this is the fucking pizza episode, okay? That's what I was trying to hold off to not curse in the first 30 seconds, because why? I mean, you're not a child. If you're watching this, you're a grown-up. You're a grown person. Most likely, you're a middle-aged person. This is a game for middle-aged people. If you're younger than 40, get out of here. Go. You're not going to like it. I'll give you a moment. Okay, now that they're gone, this is the best game that has ever been made. Let's get back in. A number of people reached out to me, okay, after the last series of VODs, and I think it's because when I posted them, I made reference to the fact that I cried during the last VOD that I was recording. A number of people in the community, I think, who are very well-meaning but not watching this VOD series, they were like, oh, is be okay? Because why? Because I haven't been streaming for a while. And so when I posted that I'm just watching cutscenes and crying, I think it caused some people to check in. And I appreciate the check-ins, love the check-ins. However, to be fair, I had just spent 100 hours playing this game. And why am I showering? I don't know. I guess it's good to start with a shower first thing in the morning. I had just spent 100 hours playing this fucking game, okay? With a tiny baby strapped to my chest, which I then found out was a tiny version of me. I was being sent to incinerate the tiny dead version of me, okay? I had the first mountain I ever climbed in the game 100 hours ago. Beautiful music was playing. I left a voice note for Willow, who's been watching these games, watching these VODs. Shout to Willow. And I was like, dude had his foot on my neck being like, cry, goddammit. And I cried. I wept. And it was beautiful and it felt good. And I loved it. As much as I've loved any of my favorite movie experiences in life. I was trying to describe this game to Desiree, and I was saying it's kind of... Was it Desiree I was saying this to? Anyway, it doesn't matter. But fucking... it's like if you found out a director on the level of Werner Herzog existed, but he'd only made games. I feel like I found out about a new movie director I love that has only ever made games. I've enjoyed it. However, there is one bit of unfinished business. And if you've been watching this long, I think you know what it is. So I'm not even going to recap it. I'm not even going to get into the whole sordid backstory of myself and Peter Englert, who has been ordering pizzas for the entire game. I delivered 2 of those pizzas. I received a request for the 3rd and didn't realize it because I was distracted by my awesome fucking cool sunglasses. And I think you can see why. Very clearly. They look awesome. Oh, I can perform actions, right? So I got a 3rd email from Peter that I didn't answer. And then I got a 4th email from Peter at the end of the game. And so what we're doing today is we're delivering pizzas. We're wrapping up the Peter chapter, which may then be the end of the game and the VOD series. And that's the business of the day.
Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
That said, if the VOD did cause people to check in on me, that was welcome as well, because I could always use to check in. Fascism is on the rise. Capitalism is crumbling around me. The president declared that being anti-fascist is the same as being a terrorist, which makes me Florida council person. Shared "Make Racists Afraid Again," which is a hashtag I created, as on a list of slogans to let you know if someone is Antifa. If you see them with that, that's how you identify us. Antifa terries. So I've got to check the mail. Okay. Now, Peter. Peter sent me this email that I missed. For a last meal, only pizza will suffice. My dear Mr. Sam Bridges, once again it is I, Peter Englert, and once again I must implore you to fulfill an urgent request. I speak, of course, of pizza. Before you declare me unforgivably selfish, know that on this occasion I write you on behalf of my elderly father, who has been fiendishly out of sorts of late, and has even divulged to me his dreams of the beach. Oh, you can imagine how I felt upon hearing such dreadful news. No, I'm not empathizing with you. I fear he may not be long for this earth. Too bad. And that being the case, I cannot bear the thought he might shuffle off this mortal coil, having never sampled the transcendental delights you deliver. Could you help me grant him his final kindness by ferrying the dish in question from Mountain Knot City? My father has often spoken of his fondness for salami. If you could ensure that his last supper is topped with a copious serving of said sausage, he would die a happy man indeed, I am sure. So I've got to go to Mountain Knot City. I've got to go back into the mountains. Okay. All right. Where are we? What does this mean? What does this mean for us? How far are we from Mountain Knot City? Can we even get there? Do we have to go so far? We have to go such an incredible distance from here. Holy shit. I don't even think I've built road this far. Oh my god. All right. Okay. Boy. How to deliver a pizza. We're not interested in any of these orders. Let's go to the private locker. Our boots are good. A speed skeleton? Gold? Sure. Quadruple rocket launcher? That'll help you get a pizza delivered. Yeah. What are the odds I'm not going to run into some BTs and shit? Am I going to run into BTs? Is the BT problem finished? Maybe I don't need that. Let's get the blood bags. Will there be BTs now that the game's over? Is the question. Climbing anchor? Sure. Guess I'll just get the non-lethal assault stuff. Don't need container repair. PCCs? Ladders? Sure. Maybe a ladder. Maybe a PCC. Or two? Sure. And then we'll get the non-lethal assault joints. Just get a bunch of guns. Confirm all that. Okay. Load it up. Alright. Christ almighty. Wait! Wait! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What am I doing? What am I doing? I could fast travel. I've entirely forgotten about a very important part of the game that allows me to travel to any place. This will be much less hard than I thought. I'm institutionalized by this game. Rest in the private room.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Work smarter, not harder, Sam. I know we just made all that I know. It was gonna be a epic ride, but this will be much faster. And we'll still have to do some driving. Because we gotta get the pizza. Let's get to the pizza. Let's get to the pizza. As I'm always saying all the time. It's one of my catchphrases. Here I go. Fragile jump. This is what they made this for, right? Eastern region, yes. Central region, Lake Knot. Mountain Knot. That's where I was supposed to go, I think. Yeah.
Been a while, Sam.
What up, girl?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Remember how to do this?
Nope.
You need to close your eyes and picture your destination.
Ah, yes. Bermuda, Bahama. Key Largo. Montego. Last night, the night before, it was 11 p.m. It was dark. I left the shed. The studio. And I looked at the woods. I live deep in the woods. And in the woods, I could see a tree lit up. Like, very lit up. And it looked like a very full moon was shining on it, but only on one tree. And then, but that confused me because it wasn't a full moon. And then, I guess I'm telling this whole story. I didn't mean to start telling it. Fucking, it wasn't a full moon. And then briefly I thought, are you about to be part of an alien abduction? like, is this, are you tripping right now? I wasn't on any strong drugs. But it wasn't. So I walked closer. I walked like through the darkness now and realized that I was looking at someone shining a flashlight up at the tree. And then I saw like a flashlight beam, like somebody was in the woods, deep in the woods, in my neighbor's yard at 11 p.m. So then I called my neighbor, woke my neighbor up. I was like, hey, do you know there's somebody in your woods? She didn't. She was there alone with 3 small children. Which alarmed her. She told a family member. But in the meantime, as I was securing my own house, she called and was like, hey, will you come here? We hear something downstairs. And so I found myself once again just getting the flashlight and walking into the darkness to go check my neighbor's house. There's nobody there. I got distracted. I didn't even take on the order. Family member called police. Police arrived to find me in my neighbor's house with her and 2 of her daughters, who were frightened. I then stepped outside of the house, explained to the cops what had happened. Now I talk to police is what I'm telling you. This story features me talking to police for one of the few times in my adult life. Not because I called the police, because someone else called the police. I would like it noted that in this instance where I thought some weird motherfucker was in the woods with a flashlight, my broken cripple ass was still out there with the flashlight before I would call cops. And when the cops arrived, they found me and I kind of like told them what the fuck was up. And then like the second cop like almost fucking ran up on me. It was a whole thing at 11 o'clock at night. Apologize to the children. Someone was in the woods. We got motherfuckers in the woods out here. Orders for Sam. Here we go. Pizza delivery. I second guessed it. I was like, oh my god, I have to go all the way back. I was like, did I fuck up? Should I not have called? But then I was like, yeah, you gotta call. You fucking. I thought it might be, you know, somebody she knew, just like camping or something. Wasn't the case. Wow. Okay, so we gotta go from the mountains fast, quick, fast. What'll be the best way to go? Before it gets cold. Before it gets cold, huh? The straight and narrow, I think, will be kind of torturous over the mountain. Could be wrong. Don't remember exactly what it looks like out there. The long way features a lot of mule bullshit. Remains to be seen if we could get it there. I'm getting distracted by my phone. Face Punch has been sharing just now in their Rust community update the music video we made in Rust, myself and 1030, as well as a gang of others, including Llama, Cutter, and a whole cast of fucking extras on, or background actors, as they're now called, on a server run by Paige, Koopy Rose, and Zabalbus that was called Rust for Laughs about, was it 2 years ago? Might have been 2 years ago. Finally came out. Shout to Better Known As for connecting us with the Face Punch folks, and they've featured it. So, do I have this order, or I'm about to accept this order? I'm accepting it. I just don't know which way I'm going yet. So there's a little bit of road between here and there. The question is it worth it to try and get the bike on that road? Or should we just try and forge over the mountain because of time? It'll be a pizza that has to stay flat again. And I wonder if we'll have to use a floating container or a vehicle that has... We might want both, actually. So let's see. Can I make that, and can I make a reverse trike with a trailer? Like, no. I can't. I can't even make the floating carrier. It's like that. That's the way it is. I'm not sure I want to proceed. Okay. Accept the order. I didn't really mean to tell the whole story. Is there one here? There's a truck. That won't work, I don't think. I don't know if you can store things flat in the truck. Either way, the trucks aren't that helpful. Let's see. Let's see what the pizza's even like. Can I carry it on my back? What happened? Will that work? Just a parting pizza? Can it be carried like that? Must be kept flat or the pizza will be spoiled. So that's not going to work. And unless I can, there's nothing in the private locker. Yeah. Okay. This may be a problem here. Let's see. See what I can do about this. I might have to get more cargo. Let's see. In the share locker, what is there? There's floating carriers. All-terrain skeleton might be better if I tried to run it over the mountain. PCC, level 2, take the floating carriers. What if I took a couple floating carriers? Would it create a flat surface to put a pizza on my back? Did I claim all that cargo? Did that work? I don't know. I don't think it did. Did it? Oh, I've been away too long. It didn't. I got that from the share locker. I gotta go claim cargo. I will take the PCC, the floating carrier. I feel like I need something else to make, maybe. All right, so I'll grab these and these. Yeah. Carry on the back. Can I? Okay, so if I do that, right? Now, can I get the pizza? Take on orders. Orders for Sam. Nope. Pizza. P-I-Z-Z-A. Don't need any of this. Would like this, maybe. And the parting pizza can be there, right? So it's flat. Let's do that. Cool. I think we're okay. Okay. Who knows how many minutes in? We are now ready to move this pizza.
Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Time limit. What? 60 minutes.
Pleasant journey. Keep on keeping up.
Promise keeping the pizza flat. Alright, we got some road here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
This, I think, will take... This is the way that leads away from the mountains. Sorry. And the straight path. Or do we want to try and go over the mountains? Indeed, Sam. Man, I think we could get over the mountains. We can do it. I believe in us, Sam. You've been through so much. We got this. A little bit of mountain driving.
Beginning scan.
No big deal.
Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Cleared. All
Little mouse and keyboard action.
weapons restrictions.
Show them how it's done.
Beginning scan. Bridges verifying ID. Cleared. All clear. Welcome, Sam.
Welcome, Sam. Alright.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Over 100 hours in this game. We're professionals, Sam. We're the best that ever did it. That's what they say about us. That's what some people are saying about us. A lot of people are saying it, actually. Oh, fuck it, you got nowhere to verify. I'm just wondering if I've played 100 hours in Rust. I made a song about Rust. I don't even know if I played Rust as long. I must have played probably 100 hours. I've probably played 100 hours in Rust. Nah, I've definitely played 100 hours in Rust. Alright, we restored some cargo there. I don't think we're getting BTs. So that's cool. That makes life a lot easier. Cargo's still getting a little fucked up, but we'll hit another one of them cool little things probably. I'm glad I came this way. That would have been far too long the other way. What's up, NPC porters? Haha. And here's the road. Oh shit. Okay. Catch a little recharge here. Yes. This is when building the road pays off. I'm on fucking electricity fire. Electricity fires are very serious. Not a joke. Hell yeah. Okay. I don't think there's any stopping us now. I think there's objectively no stopping us now. This is going to stop us a little bit, but not that much. Because I remember, this is where I kind of gave up on road. This is where I said, fuck it. This is enough road for the game. And I was right. It's mostly right. As long as we don't get one more pizza order. But I don't think we will. I think we got this. We're gonna be alright here. This road down here, if I remember right. quite nearby. Yeah, it's over there. Catch a little charge, get out the timefall. Back on the road. What's over there? Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Okay, how to get back on the road. Mouse and keyboard edition. Very gently, very gently. That's how you get back on the road. Don't fall off the road. This road's a little scary up here. It's mountain driving. First time I really drove in mountains was a 16-passenger van. Loaded to fuck with cargo. Extremely subject to the laws of physics that Sam deals with. Literally, that was my first introduction to Death Stranding, was going on tour as a driver and merch person. That was my first ever tour. 2005. It was the nomore.org tour. I didn't even perform. I was promoting a website. That still exists. It's called the Corporate Accountability Index now. But, that was my first time going coast to coast, and I was a driver, and I had to drive down very, very steep mountain grades in a car that you absolutely should not press the brakes on. It's fucking terrifying. What's happening? What's up with this? What's up with this timefall-y rain? I thought that was over. I thought we were past that as a society. Also, shouldn't the chiral network be everywhere now? Is there more expanding it to do? Did I miss? Will I return to this game after the pizza? I guess it depends on the quality of the resolution of the pizza situation. How many packages will get delivered from here? I don't know. But yeah, maybe my affection for this game has come from its similarity to touring. A lot of these very simple things that Sam deals with have been a big part of my life for a long time. I've very much been a porter in this life. Hey, thought the rainbow was supposed to be right side up now. Lou's happy. Louise! Louise! We found out Lou's... Wait, so is the baby me? Wait a minute, no. I'm remembering more parts of the credits now. Look at this rainbow. It's fire. 2 rainbows. Double rainbow! It's a fucking double rainbow, y'all. Okay. Nope, not yet. Not here. The good music will keep me coming back. I've discovered music in this game. Just traveling around and delivering some more packages. I probably would check out some more people's structures and stuff. Could be fun. I realized that during the boss battles, the people throwing me gear are not actual people. At one point I was like, because it's got the name of another player, you know? But I don't think that's actually a thing. I don't think that's actually how it works. Do I want to use this one right here? Repair this cargo a little bit. So I think I got time. Alright, my parting pizza has been repaired. Why is that song familiar? That was a familiar melody, maybe. We're almost there. We're almost to Peter's place. We got a clue that Peter may have something to do with Higgs, or the last email from Peter was signed by Higgs. And Higgs is a kind of interesting, unresolved character in the game because It turns out that Amelie or slash Bridget was the real extinction entity. And Higgs was just being used, I guess. Like, though it seemed he had control of Amelie, he didn't. Amelie had control of him? Is my understanding, I guess. I think Peter's place is this way. I've been here a few times. Let's see. I remember right. Dare I launch myself off the ramp? The ramp thing never works. But this could be our last chance at awesomeness. Do we try to really hit this fucking ramp? Okay. Alright. One time. One time. For the money. Here it is. With the pizza. I'm gonna do a save. Can I do a save? In case I really fuck this pizza up? I can't. You're not gonna let me. Why would you? Nah. Yeah. Fuck it. Fuck it. We got this. Yes, man. Fuck yeah. Oh, pizza intact. We are the best. We are the best, Sam. We're the best mouse and keyboard Death Stranding players of all time. It's us. We're the ones that we have been waiting for. Here I come. Over the hill, Peter. Peter, you better have the fucking... Go with 100% tip, Peter. Go with the 300% tip on this one.
Okay.
There it is. Are you ready? Loyal viewer, are you ready? The time has come to deliver this pizza. Sam, are you ready? I'm ready.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID.
We did it in 11 minutes.
ID.
They gave us 60.
All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
There's a Sphinx.
Delivering cargo. Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Peter Englert provided design data. HG custom handgun. New hologram data from Higgs, Big 5. Shotgun, custom. Riot shotgun, custom. New hologram data from Higgs. Interesting.
Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
That's Peter on the network. Peter Englert has joined the UCA. Higgs. 3 new holograms from Higgs.
Chiral communications established. Chiral printer is now operational. Good work.
Let's go have a walk down here. We've never been in a shelter before. This is dope. Fuck. This is sick. Nah. This is dope. This is good. Find Higgs's home. This is where Higgs was living the whole time. That prick. Look, you can see the whole. You can see the way it all connects. Okay. We can clearly see that the movie Snake Eyes with Nicolas Cage. Okay. Nah, never mind. Never mind. I can pick things up.
There we go.
I got a memory chip. Look at this shit. Oh, those fucking pizzas. I knew these pizzas were for you. I fucking knew it. Fuck Sam, to hell with you. Game over. No continues for you. I'm the particle of God. Wow. Amelie, the one true savior. Right, so when Higgs said, I've found someone who completes me. Can I piss here? Can I please piss here?
Did I just piss myself?
No.
There's a time for everything. This ain't it.
No? Okay. Let's check out the, where do I look at those again? I don't know if I've ever... Are they in data? View interviews, activity log? I don't know if I've ever watched a hologram, y'all. Is that bad? Memory chips. Christine, what? What? Is this the one? It says the interviews menu to learn more. Okay. Interviews. Locked in syndrome. Yeah. Okay. Look at all of these. Jesus. QPs, Bridges staff, preppers, Higgs journal. These are Higgs journals? Higgs journal number 5. Wow. Man, so I've got so much lore to read. But these, what are the logs? No, that's my activity log. That's just data. Mail is here. I don't know where to access those hologram things. New holo data. It must be in a private room. I'll try and get to a private room. There's probably so much of that for me to watch. Where would be the nearest private room? Or where can I get to finish the game? Because there is one more thing I'm supposed to do here. I'm passing the time until the presidential inauguration. Is there any last way to forward the game or anything I need to do? I don't have any orders. Or is this just where the game kind of leaves you? Is that what you're last meant to be doing? Hard to know. How'd I get here? How do I get out of here? Go that way. How far can I take this guy? We'll see. I'd really like to get back to that bike.
Alright, time to move.
That away. Okay, so it was Higgs. Higgs was Peter Englert. That was cool. Wasn't that... The truly brutal one was that second pizza. That shit was rough. We'll see if I can get to a private room and if there's anything kind of cutscene-esque and watchable, but if that's all, if that's the resolution of the pizza thing, and this inauguration isn't happening, or, you know, I forget where I was. I was way back at the first spot there. The fuck? Capital Knot City? I have to get all the... So I'd fragile jump back there, so I'll just head to a private room. I thought we'd get a cutscene. I'm not mad. We got a new little area. We got to go into a prepper's house for the first time, which is cool. I'm curious about the ways the game gets expanded in the sequel. Very curious. To be honest, it's kind of tough knowing that it exists and could be played on a PlayStation 5, but I don't know. I'd probably like to record myself playing the sequel as well. And if I leave myself a nice, like, break of time, maybe I'll be ready by the time it gets to PC. I'm coming back for the sequel for sure, though. Also, I've heard, I'm getting, like, Kojima news to my TikTok now, because I've said his name out loud so much, but, he's making a horror game. I just saw that he said he'd really like to scan a real ghost to put in the game. Share memory chip data. Yeah. So he's scanning a bunch of haunted locations.
I just about given up on this. I owe you.
You owe me so many. So these are Higgs journals.
For your contribution.
Got a bunch of Higgs journals. That's cool. Let's go to the private room. We got that pizza war was going pretty good. Let's see what there is to see. Or if the game is done. And if it's just deliveries forever now. And hologram lore. I guess we could just read some stuff. Okay, let's get over here. Activate the terminal. Oh, what? I just got another email. From Higgs? Higgs, one last pizza, please? You want another pizza? This is insane. This is insane. The delectable delight in question awaits you at the first prepper's shelter, high atop a snow-capped peak, and must be transported intact thence to my front door. It certainly shan't be easy, but I have the utmost faith in the man who delivers pizza. Well, I will detain you no longer. As a fellow porter, I know full well that time is the most precious fleeting of resources. Shall be looking forward to receiving your delivery, good sir. Fuck. 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 The first prepper's shelter? High atop a snow-capped peak? Where the fuck is that? Who was the first prepper? Oh, Christ. This fucking game. Okay, alright. Let's think here. The first prepper. What do I... Oh, Jesus, man. Wow. I gotta look at the map. I gotta think. Will the terminal do it, or will I have to get back out to my other... There's another pizza. There's another pizza. Huh, okay. Wait, how'd I do that? Nope, I gotta get out of here. It's gonna be tricky. Okay. Let's do a fragile jump. Let's go somewhere else. And let's think for a second. Okay. So there were snow-topped peaks. Where the fuck were those at? The first prepper? Who the fuck was the first prepper? Safe houses. Easy safe houses here. What the hell? This is tricky. What prepper locations? This isn't even showing me all the prepper locations, is it? Because this isn't showing me like the Evo Devo guys or any of that. Ah, wasn't there... Who was the fucking... Fuck, there was... Was it near Mountain Knot City? She was like a... Let's see, it was somewhere over here, I think. I do remember her now. She was like the weird, like, esoteric one.
Okay, Sam. Close your eyes. Clear your thoughts.
Let's see what we see when we get out of this one. Hey, fellas. What you got? What you got, man? Get liked. Yeah. Hell yeah, I'll take that climbing anchor. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. I failed. I failed the handoff because I wasn't unequipped and I almost pissed on your hand. Very sorry. Oh, right. Okay, so from here, there were preppers. There was a photographer. The spiritualist. That's who I'm thinking of. Spiritualist is here. That was a bad link. But I'm gonna go back now. Did I properly mark that for myself? Can I tell where that is? There is a safe house near it. Online safe house. Boom. Place marker. Boop. Place marker. Custom marker C. Okay. Let's see if I can jump to there. You're not going to show my custom marker, are you? Nope. You're not. Fuck. I mean, why even give me a custom marker if I can't see it? If I can't look at it? And I can't do my... I really can't do my, like, look at my wrist command in here. I can't. Okay. I've just got to recognize on the map what I'm looking at, I guess. I think it was around here. My best guess. Actually, I think it was here. My best guess is here. Try it. Give it a shot. See if I end up on top of the spiritualist's house. I have to leave the room to know if I got it right. I didn't take my stamina stuff. Am I in the right place? No. No, I am not. I need to be north of here. But there is a house here. I just... Econ Rap? Econ Rap? Econ Rap? Can I remember that name? Will that name be there in the same way when I go down, back down here? How do I get back in this room? Nope. Yeah.
Your work is...
The things I do to deliver pizza, man. Try again. Fragile jump. From 3 keys, yes, to my homie, my rap homie. Yes, this is where we're going.
You call?
Yeah. All I need to do is remember the name of the structure. Okay. I think I remember correctly that this... No, don't leave yet. Oh, I wanted to take the stamina stuff. It may be tough to get an order here. Well, let's see. The spiritualist should be on the network, so hopefully I can fabricate things. Because I've had to fragile jump with no gear. So, I don't even have a suit right now. Just gotta hop up this mountain. Damn. Damn, it's snowy. It's a good little quiz, man, because I barely... Like, I don't even know how I know. If I'm correct about this, I'm going to be actually kind of impressed with the amount of information I've absorbed from the preppers. I have the dimmest memory of this prepper telling me that they were one of the first. Or the first. And I hope it's correct and the Snowy Mountain thing makes sense. Because I think this is like the highest point I ever had to come to. Orders for Sam. It doesn't look like it, though. Doesn't look like the one I'm looking for. Huh. Maybe I'm wrong here. Freshly mixed, what? Spiritual medicine? What? Man. Euphoria-inducing beverages? Really? That sounds cool. I might be wrong. I might have guessed wrong here. I'll send out some bots while I think of what to do.
Deploying autonomous delivery bot.
I'm gonna have to do research here? Very first prepper. Stumped. Maybe I should read that clue from Higgs again. Came to the wrong place, did I? Well. There's only one order to take on. And it's not... Doesn't seem to have anything to do with Higgs. I didn't check the holograms while I was in that private room, but I don't think I could find them either. Mail from Higgs. Let's read this again. The delightful line question. High atop a snow-capped peak. First prepper's shelter. Let me read again. Can I read again about the spiritualist? So just reading... someone from the past the next time you visit the scene? What? Spiritualist, snapshot of ages past. Do you recall the handprint you bought me? Yeah. Alright. Really don't know. Don't seem to have anything relevant here. Maybe I just have to read a trillion emails to figure out who the first settler was. Are there any from the spiritualists? No. How about data? Interviews. You got interviews, you got memory chips. Thelma Origin, An Unknown Man's Journal, Part 3. Higgs's Journal. Maybe I need to go read Higgs's journals. Maybe that's the move. Prepper interview. The America of the Past. The Elder? The Elder was up on a fucking mountain, wasn't he? I don't know that it had snow on it. Just a moment. Receiving a WhatsApp communication. Shout out to 1030, James Houston. Wild motherfucker. I'm not even going to talk about that one. Is the Elder on a snow-capped peak? There's no snow over there, but he's old. But the spiritualist is like, was here for like, I don't know. This is where all the really old shit seems to be. I don't know who the first settler was, but I guess maybe it's the Elder. Man, I really dislike the Elder. I was hoping not to see the Elder anymore. I'm keeping it real with you. Oh, it's just nothing against the elderly. Here I come. Yippee. So from here, I'm proud of me too, Lou. We gotta, enter the private room. Let's see if we can go see the Elder. First prepper. Was the Elder the first prepper? Maybe. Apparently I did make up the thing in my mind about the spiritualist. I'm known to make up things in my mind. Way back here, where it all began, there was a mountain. It was around here, I think. If it's the Elder, that'd be good, because the Elder is pretty close to where Higgs lives. Am I in the right place? I am. I should get a speed suit, but I can't fast travel with it anyway. But this isn't snow-capped. There's no snow here. Fuck. This guy's just probably looking for fucking hemorrhoid cream. Yeah, he did. Oh, it's not here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, boy.
Your work is great.
Was I close? Was I close to the first settler? Who is near the spiritualist? Actually, I'm gonna just head back over to that area, because there were no other snow-capped mountains in the game. And that's where it would be most difficult to deliver the last pizza from. And I'm sure that's the type of shit they're on. I'm sure that's the type of fucking trolling ass game development they are on. I know enough to know at this point. There's no other snowcap peaks, so they were all around here. It's not here. Could it be one of these two? Let's try this one. I don't know where this is. The first. Was the first Dead Man? Is the first Hartman? No, Dead Man was like first. Was Dead Man? Because Dead Man can't die. Let's see. Is it Dead Man or Hartman? Where am I? Where am I? I am at nowhere. I am nowhere. Okay. Okay, so around here, is it the geologist? Geologist would have been here for a long time. The roboticist? I don't think so. Not the doctor. Hartman's lab was up here. The Evo-Devo biologist could have been first, maybe. Paleontologist? Why is there a exclamation point there? Where the fuck am I? Oh, I do vaguely remember this place. We're gonna need to fast travel somewhere. Oh. You get that private room. Please, please, sir. Yeah. Well, it's a challenging final bod. This is how we're going out. It's weird how it's only showing me safe houses now, not preppers locations. I guess I should have realized most of the preppers don't have private rooms, which relies on me remembering what I've just looked at. I think this might have been the Evo-Devo biologist, roughly. That's one guess. Next one is the paleontologist. Go see them all. Again, you can fast forward. There'll be a progress bar down there. I'm gonna tough it out. Me and Sam, we're in real time here. Evo-Devo biologist, where are you? You're that way? Just some amount of time that way? I gotta get there with no equipment again? Man! Fast travel is not that fast. I'm pretty close, as it turns out. I can hop there. I can merrily skip there. A little frolic.
Safe travel scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
We're not on a mountain peak, but pretty high.
Departure. All
Knowing that I can't fast travel away from here if I'm wrong, but... Is it the Evo Devo guy? Who was first? No. Take on orders? Nope. It's not the Evo Devo biologist. Got 2 males. The other thing is we haven't investigated. Let's see. Maybe we just read some of that stuff. Now that we've got this unknown person's journal, which is Higgs, which we now know is Higgs. Let's see. Let's read Higgs's stuff. Okay. We'll do some proper reading here. So prepare yourself for some Higgs lore. We've got a lot of journals. We've got 26 journals to read. Jesus, from Higgs. Okay, we don't really have 26. I don't have the whole set. I haven't collected them all. But here's journal number 5. Ha and Ka, body and soul. The two become separated. You die. In this world, at least, that death ain't the end, though. So long as your soul's got a body to come back to, you can be reborn, resuscitated anyway. That's why people built coffins and sarcophagi, to preserve the body so the soul had a home it could return to. I learned all this and more from an old book I found, The Wisdom of the Egyptians, chock full of interesting tidbits about death and how to overcome it, like the golden death masks of the pharaohs, the ones decorated using magical adornments as an indication of the wearer's prestige and power. I tell you what, if we've learned anything from the beach, it's that the Egyptians had it all figured out. That's why I've decided to give myself a mask, not a death mask though, but one for living, for ruling. Today's the last day anyone sees my face. I don't need it anymore. Journal number 6. A Bridges way station out west just got taken out by terrorists. Used a void out to do it. They dumped a corpse nearby and let it go necro, dropping BTs right in people's laps. Word is demons heard that Bridges was sending an expeditionary force out west to, quote, facilitate the reconstruction of America or some such. Guess they didn't take kindly to that. Terrorists, separatists, isolationists, all these folks claim America is coming for their freedom, that the old guard wants to put them in chains, make the individual subservient to the collective. Oh, they're libertarians. They ask what it's all for in a post-stranding world when today's triumph is tomorrow's crater. Daddy used to spout the same tired lines, said America never did nothing for nobody, that's why we took to living in a shelter. Better down in the hole than out here under their thumb. Yeah, he was a real saint, my daddy. Tried to run a few times, but he just dragged me back inside, kicking and screaming where he'd put those heavy hands of his to work and remind me what had happened if I disrespected his authority. But that's love, isn't it? Oh, Higgs. His way of looking after an orphan child he raised as his own. He was only trying to protect me from the evils of the outside world. I owe him my life and my powers too. First time I ever sensed a BT was when I held him moments before he went necro, just like when I dumped that prepper's body. My daddy showed me that corpses are precious, powerful things. They're so much more than bombs. Terrorists ought to treat them with proper respect. Journal number 7. I've had us team up with a bunch of porters who serviced the central part of the country. Had to be done. The writing was on the wall for my crew otherwise. And guess what? Their leaders got dooms. I've got a feeling we're going to be good friends. Demons and terrorists have been getting more aggressive ever since the Bridges expedition team set out. As if BTs and mules weren't enough. Now I've got to keep our eyes peeled for those assholes when we're making runs. All the more reason we've got to come together, get organized. Me and my new partner, we've been talking about consolidating our operations so we can cover the whole continent. If we do, I suppose that'd make us like the UCA in some respects. Different structure and methods, but similar ideology, a deep and abiding belief in the importance of community. But the devil's in the details, isn't it? Rules, structures, can't just let people make decisions for themselves, and therein lies the risk. Can't have us repeating the sins of the past with another USA, and demons, well, they ain't about to think for themselves. At the end of the day, a community needs a strong leader, and the God's honest truth is that I'm the only one cut out for it. Funny how that works with strong men. Journal number 8. The rumors I'd heard about my new partner's powers don't do her justice. I knew she had dooms, but she's on a whole other level. I tell you, I've never seen anything like it. Not only can she perceive BTs, but she can actually use the beach. Compared to hers, my powers are nothing. Parlor tricks, courtesy of a few corpses, but it doesn't matter. Not so long as I've got her. Before we met, I was bound by the limitation of my abilities. I was a blind man groping for shadows on a secret realm. But now, because of her, I can actually go to the beach. The beach, with her by my side, I can reshape this world. Not into what it was with the old USA, not like what Bridges wants. Something new, something everlasting right here and now. A world where we are free to do whatever we goddamn please. So that's where Higgs hooked up with Fragile. Journal number 9, Journal 10. Samantha America Strand, Amelie. The moment I met her, I knew she was destined to make us whole again. Oh, so it's not. She told me we'd do it together and even gave me a gift, a bridge baby. It's a BT sensor of sorts, although it looks like a newborn, but it's not. Amelie says it was born on the beach and that it serves as a link between our world and the other side. Between me and her, too, if I keep it with me at all times. She called it a new child for a new era. I'm not just a delivery guy anymore. I'm a herald for her and her new world. She's given me everything I ever wanted, ever needed, and now I'm free to cut Fragile loose. Oh, I see, right. So by Fragile brought him to Amelie, which makes sense. BB reminds me of a baby doll, but it's no toy, that's for sure. Neither dead nor alive, half human, half something else, an inhabitant of the in-between like a mummy, a lump of flesh wrapped around a shriveled yet still beating heart. So many symbols to choose from, all signifying that humanity's reached the end of the road. The Stranding was big number 6. I see that now and so much more. The void outs, the bodies birthing BTs, all aspects of a single phenomenon that exists solely to wipe us off the face of the earth. We can't stop what's coming. It's inevitable. Putting Humpty Dumpty back together won't change a goddamn thing, and risking life and limb to try is a fool's errand. Why sacrifice what little we got in the here and now for a future that'll never come? It's wasteful and meaningless. Amelie'd agree, I'm sure. I don't know if you and Amelie are a good pair, Higgs. I don't know. I met Amelie on the beach again, impressed her for more answers about the Stranding, but she wouldn't give me anything. Maybe she's got nothing left to give. Maybe she's waiting till the time's right. I don't know. I don't care. We all know there's no escaping extinction. I'm struggling to see her angle. Why even pretend to rebuild? Why rail against the inevitable? If there's another layer to this, I can't work it out, and I'm getting sick and tired of trying. If she's not going to let me in on her plans, I'm going to have to assume the worst and take matters into my own hands. Give humanity the coup de grace myself. Just need the power to do it. Coup de grace. Is that how you say that? Dear Diary, today I nuked Middle Knot City. Dear Diary, today I nuked Middle Knot City. Well, I have to clean off the map. Didn't carry the bomb myself, of course. Fragile did the honors, delivered my mercy to the people like a good little porter. I'm sure she's surprised, but shouldn't be. Death and destruction are part and parcel of the human condition, and bringing people together only exacerbates that. Be careful what you wish for, eh? It's like when our ancestors came from the old world to the new and brought their old world diseases with them. Well, they did it on purpose, but natives had no immunity and over half died in the blink of an eye, bam, and we've only come up with better, more effective ways of killing ever since. The network's just another means of hastening the end. This was always the logical conclusion of our efforts, mine and Fragile's. Maybe that's why I partnered up with her, because in my heart of hearts, I knew it was building to this. 14. Sam Porter. Where to begin? Dooms, repatriate, lone wolf, Amelie's adopted brother, motherfucker. Impression I get is that he's a loner who found meaning in being a good Samaritan. Yeah, I tried that mask on for size once upon a time. Sweet little Amelie, though, she buys into his act. Thinks he's got what it takes to help her make America whole again. I tell you what, the more I look into it, the more it seems like he might actually be a true believer. Fucking hell. Anyway, he's a dead man walking, even with Amelie's help. He'll be in Central before long, and the second he shows, I'm bringing a shit ton of BTs down on his head and turning that place into a crater. Then it's bye-bye Sammy Porter, bye-bye Bridges HQ, bye-bye Expedition Team. How'd that work out for you? Sam's still alive. Not even a void out's enough to keep a repatriate down. Sticks in my craw. Second expedition got wiped out, obviously, but Sam seems happy to head west all by himself. Stupid fuck's crazier than me, or maybe just desperate. Still can't figure why rebuilding the nation's so important to him. Well, whatever. He wants to keep at it. He can be my guest. Even if he still had the others backing him up, it wouldn't make a difference. Ending's already been written. I've worked out exactly how it's going to go down. But dooms alone isn't enough. I need a greater power to finish the job, to rain down fire and brimstone on these modern-day Sodom and Gomorrahs. What a complicated guy, Higgs. I've discovered the truth about the Death Stranding. Amelie's powers have nothing to do with doom. She's destruction incarnate, the angel of the Death Stranding, the extinction entity. I understand now what my true role is, the bridge that will deliver her judgment to this world, the executor of the end. No one knows, not even Sam, but they will. Journal 17. Sam's arrived in Port Knot City and with Fragile to boot. Think I'll meet them there and bring a BT or two along for the ride. It's past time I show Bridges how powerful I've become. I'm straight reading Dude's diary at this point. Come on, we'll have ourselves an annihilation party, and when it's over, there'll be no one left to come between me and Amelie and the end of the world. Journal 18, goddamn, is Sammy Boy stubborn? Just ain't the quitting type. Seems it's rubbing off on Amelie too. Girls trying to fight her true nature. Flip the script for all the good it'll do, or what difference does it make if it ends tomorrow or a million years from now? The planet's 4.6 billion years old in the universe. God only knows humanity's entire history is a blip on the time scale. What's the fucking point of fighting for a fraction longer? Anyway, Sam and Fragile made it to Lake Knot City, which is just as well. I reckon my old partner's due for a stroll down memory lane. A saunter through the crater she carved out through the nuke of mine. Come to think of it, maybe Sam ought to walk with her. Yeah, I think I'll have him make a spatial delivery for me. Journal 19, well shit, Sam and Fragile managed to dispose of my nuke before it went off. They weren't smart enough to see through my disguise, but something must have tipped them off. Probably I wrote in a tag. I shouldn't have known to resist temptation, but come on, who the hell reads that shit these days? Now he's halfway to the coast, but he's in my neck of the woods now, and my boys ain't about to let up. We're going to make him regret ever fucking with me and mine. Journal number 20. The fuck was that storm that sucked up Sam? A supercell or whatever? I hooked up my BB just before I arrived, and it started shaking and blinking. It's all going sideways. There's something else out there. Something all kinds of fucked up. Don't need BB to tell me that. Journal 21. I've got Amelie. Fucking finally. She's trapped in Edge Knot City. A horde of BTs all around. She's not going anywhere now. Now I'm going to go take good care of my sweet little angel of death, my extinction enemy. We got plans, me and her. As for you, Sammy boy, you're going to learn what it means. Yep. Journal 22. Welcome to the Edge, Sam. You're a real asshole, but I got to admit, you got great. You remind me of me in that regard. And because we share a connection to Amelie, she gave you a dream capture, me and my Kipu. You've never seen her face, have you? Never looked her in the eye and seen her for what she truly is. Time to wake up and smell the ashes, Sammy boy. Time for me to tell you, to tell everyone the truth that hides at the heart of the stranding. You're going to love it. I go grab some shut-eye at the distro center where I was you. We got a showdown coming. You're going to want to be fair. Yeah. God, man. Journal 23. You're all alone now. You've lost everything. Your master, your QP, the BB doll gone. You thought you had the power. You thought we won, fated to lead them into extinction, yet here you are alone. You thought you were in control, that this was your role. Is he writing music? Is he writing lyrics now? Your dream, the verge of victory, of oblivion, for one and all, herald, executor, pawn. God particle, ha, a stupid name for a stupid goddamn fool. This was your life, Iggs. Your tale, told by an idiot, full of sound and righteous fury, signifying nothing. Man, he got real emo toward the end, didn't he? And then he wrote some more. Journal 24. My first memory is of looking up at the ceiling of our shelter. As a baby, bawling my eyes out, all of a sudden the hand of God comes into view, blotting out the steel sky. Daddy, he lifts me up, not gentle but not hard, shouts some stuff, but it's all gibberish I can't make heads or tail of. You remember this young? He ain't my real daddy, though. That one died before I was born, and Mama soon after, a disease or something, I don't know. Her brother took me in, whisked me away from that shelter reeking of piss and death, and brought me here. Daddy number 2. He never really took to it. He was an ugly, violent man, full of anger, with nowhere to go, tried to love me in his own way, but I don't know if he ever had it in him. Daddy told me our shelter... Where is it? Okay. Our world, and I believed him. I grew up thinking no one but us two existed. Then when I got a little older, I started asking questions, simple questions about where the food came from, that kind of thing. Got smacked upside the head for my troubles, but try as he might. Couldn't beat the curiosity. He couldn't beat the curiosity out of me. One day I peeked at his monitor. It was the first glimpse I'd ever caught of the outside world. I pestered Daddy about it, and you bet I caught holy hell for it, but I wore him down, and eventually he came clean and admitted there was a whole world out there soaked to the bone by timefall and overrun by demons that'd eat me up. It occurred to me later that his fear-mongering probably got my mama killed, filled her head with his hysterics about the dead walking the earth, and the only safe haven being 6 feet under. Journal number 25. My mama entrusted me to her brother, so he had no choice but to raise me best as he could. Say what you will about the man, but he had himself a sense of obligation. He might even have harbored a measure of affection for me, but whatever was in his heart he expressed with his hands, his fists. Any hopes and dreams he might have had for me, for us, fell by the wayside pretty quick. We slipped into a daily routine of warnings to stay the fuck inside, bookended by beatings to drive the point home. I think sometimes he sincerely believed that was the only way to protect me, but I wasn't about to go on living like that. Can't cage a young boy's spirit. If I'd stayed, I'd have died, body and soul. I had to get out. Started hoarding supplies in secret, but he caught on. That was the beginning of the worst beating yet. He was grabbing anything and everything within reach that could be used as a weapon, tearing our shelter apart, smashing furniture, all the while wailing like a wounded animal, tears streaming down his face. He pinned me down, tears and spit flying in my face as he blubbered on about me not understanding his pain, his fucking pain, his hands around my neck, darkness creeping in from the corners, his fucking pain, the kitchen knife in my hands, in his neck, his hands, his fucking hands. They grow weak, and he just deflates like a balloon all over me. I roll him off, and I look into his glassy eyes filled with his fucking pain and our steel sky. That was fucking beautiful. Holy hell. Journal number 26. I didn't know how to feel after. I spent the night next to him, my mind a blank canvas. In the back of it, a nagging voice saying I had to dispose of it. Daddy hadn't told me much, but he had told me about how bodies'd go necro, pop BTs, and all that. Made for a good bedtime story. So I knew what would happen if I let him die. Death had come into our home and turn it into a crater. His stink was starting to fill up the room. I had to deal with him. I had to get him out, get him as far away as possible. So I got my arms under his and dragged him out into a new world with a new sky. Bigger, emptier, bare rock, dotted with bushes all around, mountains, fucking mountains off in the distance, chiral clouds hugging their peaks. My knees started getting wobbly and the world began to spin, but I knew the clock was ticking. Eyes down, gotta deal with Daddy. I'd been moving at a steady clip when I saw it. Corellium coming off Daddy, little motes of shimmering light. I was out of time. I laid him down in the dirt, but before I let go, I had a vision. My hands, still resting on his body, disappeared, vaporized into a fine mist. Poof. And then I felt another presence, a BT coming slow but sure, like it had been walking since the beginning of time. Daddy's keeper. That was the first one I sensed, but it wasn't the last. For a long while, I remained awakened to their presence, a sixth sense, Daddy's parting gift to me. Over time, it'd fade, but I knew how I got it, and I knew how to get it back. All I needed was another body, and I got real good at making them. Death for life, theirs for mine, a fair exchange. Well, I've read all and not learned who the first prepper was. I think I just heard a turkey outside. And there's no turkey food. And it's raining. And for that reason, I think I might pause this. Let's see. Let's see if the mountaineer had anything to say. Interview with the Evo Devo. Paleontologist. Geologist. The first prepper. Fragile said this about preppers. The preppers were people who decided long ago that they couldn't trust their nation to be there for them anymore. Maybe I'll keep recording while I read, but I won't read out loud, and then I'll just do a little cut once I find some relevant information. Let's see. In that case, I may stop recording. Go feed the turkeys. Come back. Oh. There it is. All right, we're back from the break. Are we back? All right, we're back from the break. I've done some research. There weren't turkeys outside, if you were wondering. And it turns out, I wasn't that far off when I was at the spiritualist. There was a reason I remembered something about the first prepper, and it's because the first prepper is near the spiritualist. So now we just got to get to that little transporter house place. Where was that? I think it was down here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
And we are headed back toward the spiritualist. From there, apparently, I checked the internet, okay? Okay? Sue me. What are you gonna sue me? I'm 100 hours in this game. I checked the fucking internet. I read a lot more fucking journals first, okay? There's several more. Where's the goddamn safe house? I know there's a safe house around here. How'd I get here? Is it up? Up and over? Other side?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
So, have I visited the first prepper yet? I'm not entirely sure.
Welcome, Sand Porter Bridges.
But for some reason I knew the spiritualist was over there. I don't know. We'll see when I get there. read Higgs's entire backstory, okay? My question is, I guess, are those the holograms that I'm receiving? I thought there was literally a place where I could play, like, holograms that actually contained, like, more...
Safe travels.
I don't know.
Restrictions lifted.
Like, kind of Die Hard Man's hologram. Where the hell is this place? Is it up here? Where did I come from? How did I get here? Yes. No? Maybe? Somewhere. Around here? Yes. Okay. Keep on keeping on. Alright, so I'm gonna head back to the Spiritualist. I think I remember which safe house that was. From there, I should be able to get a little bit of gear.
Your work is great.
I think I want this to be the last Death Stranding video. I think it's time. I think it's time. Don't you think it's time? We've watched a lot of this game. A whole lot. You haven't watched the whole 100 hours. But I have. I think I'm ready to explore other games. Okay. Okay. Where am I going? Where am I? Where have I been? Where's my guy? Where's my guy? He's got a name like... He's got rap in his name. Here he is. That's where we're going. Jump me. Let's do it. Danube drop. People are repairing my structures. I was talking in the last VOD about the difficulty level of the game and how it's not really that hard. So the first prepper isn't on the map, so I think that means I haven't actually been to him. So I'm going to go to the Spiritualist, see what I can make. So yeah, I was talking about the difficulty level last VOD, and apparently I've been watching this 7-hour review. I should probably link it in the bottom, because if you watch this, you might be interested in that. It's kind of like I said, it's 7 hours. You wouldn't need to watch all the cutscenes, but I've been watching it alongside because I think it's a good criticism of the game and a good, like a very fair assessment of the game from someone who's made a really cool little like video essay / playthrough compressed version. It's a cool way to watch a game like this. Something that might be worth doing for other games. And within it, they give their review of the game, and they talk about the difficulty level. They played it on both normal and hard, and they said that normal was kind of a joke, which we have experienced. Like that battle with the flying whale, that was not hard at all. That was really... What is that? Is that a raccoon? Hey, little raccoon hologram. How's it going, buddy? Oh, yes, they've also played it on hard. And on hard, they said it's fucking brutal. So what you haven't seen is a hard playthrough of the game. And who knows? Supposedly it's really punishing. Dropping the cargo is intensely bad. Fucks you up bad. Ruins... Cargo gets ruined really easily. Okay, so... I would love an all-terrain suit, but I don't know. Custom chiral climbing anchor, that's just cool because of the alliteration. Power skeleton, I guess, is what we have. Carry it on the back. Power skeleton I'll equip, in case I can't equip anything else. Can I fabricate equipment? I can, though. I can fabricate this new cool Higgs guns. Those are cool. I don't know that I'm going to have any use for them. I guess they're still terrorists, right? So can terrorists die now? Can I just go kill all the terrorists? Take all their stuff? Build all the roads? Is that You know, is that all that's left for a porter? Okay, so from where we are now, we've got some shit to climb, move a little better. And now we gotta find where this dude is. So apparently he's on a cliff near the spiritualist. I'm assuming it's like over here somewhere. Somewhere around here. Somewhere in this triangle. Where is that triangle? What that triangle look like?
Weapons restrictions.
Oh shit. Okay. Over there, around there, up there, higher. It is higher. Maybe we go up there.
Keep on keeping on. Safe travels.
Should I have made a floating carrier if there's a pizza? Will I be okay? Because I've got some flat surface on my back. So, we didn't need the floating carrier last time. This is really their last chance to fuck with me, isn't it? They probably know. They probably know I'm just hanging in for the pizza at this point. Let's get to show on the road, Sam. We're all terrain out
Keep
here.
on keeping on.
Does that say save? It does say save. Should I save? Should I save? Because something very difficult is about to be asked of me. Maybe. Maybe. Something that would be easy to fuck up. How bad is it about to be up here?
Keep on keeping on.
Here I am, at the peak. At another peak. And I don't see anybody. I don't think. What's that battery over there? Where the fuck am I? Pizza, huh? Somebody pissed up here. Lots of people pissed up here. It's a good place to piss.
I need to take a leak.
Join the crowd. Sorry, I'm not looking at you. I'm trying to figure out where we're going next. Is that where we came from? It's a lot of piss. Probably too much. That's good. I'll do it. I pissed everywhere. Where? Where though? Where to go? Let's get the map. Where's the spiritualist again? Way over there. Maybe I gotta go down like more this way. Okay. Ah. I really gotta put my dick away. I gotta learn to do that. Is that another safe house that I just have neglected? Or is that the first safe house that I came toward? What the fuck? Oh, that's the spiritualist. That's the spiritualist right over there. Oh, this is terrifying. It's weird. Unless he's up there. There, maybe? That's the spiritualist. Not sure why. Right? Yeah. Try and get over there. Give it a shot. If I had a floating carrier, I could snowboard. I don't think I do. I don't have that. Oh shit! I can slide though. Drop my shit. Sorry, Lou. You know though, that did kind of create a flat surface. I might leave that. I'll leave that skeleton alone. Yeah, I head up over there. Whoa. This is very steep. Lou! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's getting stressed. Just a little bit further here. I know. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, well, here it is. Check on Lou. Soothe Lou. It's all good. It's all good. Did I know? Did I know he was gonna say that? I should. That's probably just subconscious. I just know what to say to Lou now. Yeah, alright. Okay. Up this hill is where I wanted to go, I think. No more BTs, so that's cool. Wish I had a bike. There would have been nowhere to get a bike. Dear Chiral Network, please manifest me a bike. Spiritualists. I'm at the spiritualist place again, somehow? Where? Where are they?
Come on.
Get over here. First prepper. Somewhere around here. I don't know. You'd think I'd be able to see it. I think this might be that song. That maybe not. It's a nice breakdown. This is cool. It's gonna get my VOD muted, so I may mute it back, but well, shit. Where are we? Where even are we? The spiritualist is over there. You'd think it'd be somewhere around here. Unless it's further. It's just the sound of acorns falling off the roof. Landing on the roof, falling off trees. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but it's very loud here. It's raining pretty hard. First prepper. Where you at? It's just cool. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. And I don't know what it's called. I gotta investigate this. I gotta investigate the timefall structures and how you get your music in them. So I checked out that peak, and now I'm over here checking out this peak. I'm way the fuck up here. Maybe the spiritualist. Maybe there's something in a spiritualist interview about the first prepper. Let's see. Let's see. There's been a manual this whole time? Bridge links? No. Nah. Data. Oh, I can supply requests. That's cool. Data. Interviews? Do I have interviews with the spiritualists? I don't think I do. America in the past, prepper shelters. Ah, the spiritualists. How about... I checked emails from the spiritualist. Did I do that? This is such a fucking puzzle. Yep. I think I've looked at these already. Partner J. Who the fuck was my partner J? I don't even remember that. Well, I'm just out here, man. I'm just out here exploring cliffs near the spiritualist, I guess. From here, I can just go here, 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 and I'll eventually find my way back here. Do I get to this peak and check out what I can see from this ramp? I will have checked this entire area, I guess. Bike would rule right now. Hold on. There's a safe house down there. There is stuff down there. What is down there? Do I know what's down there? Oh, Sam. That was a big jump. That was a real big jump. Let's just walk real gently and gingerly. Over here. Just peek. We'll just peek. I didn't see much. It just looks like a pretty steep cliff. That would be a great ramp. I don't know if it's worth coming back here. The bike. It's way down there. I can't go down there. I mean, I can go down there, but only if I knew for sure something was down there. Nope. Battery's getting low. I think I have a PCC. Trying to get to the top. Just delivering a pizza, man. Just delivering this pizza. I kill a bad guy here? I'm getting all the way around to where I've been, I think. Fuck. I see nothing. I see no God. Some up there, but is it? Oh, why aren't I using my scanner though? There's an important question. Where are you at? This is disconnected from the chiral network here. That's kind of interesting because maybe that means there's a structure here that needs to be connected. Fuck. But where is that structure? It is an entirely different option. Fuck. 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 See anything down here? Guess not. Can I get back up? All-terrain suit, don't fail me now. It is actually going to fail me pretty close to now, I think. Keep going. Don't stop. Never surrender. Never give up. Always strive for your best. Apple a day. Fucking, stitching time. Don't urinate. Not time to urinate. Okay, here's more stuff not in the chiral network. What's that? What is that? What am I looking at there? What the fuck is that? Where am I? What is that? Do I know what that is? I don't think so. Maybe not. Maybe that's my destination over there? Fuck. Okay. It's a pretty tall peak with a battery on the other side, I think. Is there a battery? Why is my map not showing that battery? Let's see if we can get up here. I think that's the spiritualist down there, I think. You're the best around. You got this, Sam. There's a battery over there. We're gonna make it. We're gonna take it slow. We'll go at a slower speed. The ladder here. For myself and others. Maybe that's good. Plus you do a little jump at the end. People will like that. But that'll be a popular ladder. Poppy ladder. Haha, yes. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck it all. Fuck everything. Get on up.
Fucked up worse.
Keep on moving, don't stop. Pump up the jam. All the beat is pumping. Get the party thumping. Oof. Sam, here we go, man. Here we go. Lou, chill out, bro. Get your booty on the floor tonight. Dry those tears, buddy. Dry them tears. Okay. What is that? What is that? What is that? What's that? Is that where we're going? Is this it? Could it be that easy? No, surely not. Lou. Chill. Chill, Lou. Lou, chill. It's the first prepper! We found him, Lou! Lou, get excited! We're fucking here! Lou! Everything's cool. We're finishing the game today, Lou. It's 4:21. This is how it's done. Lou, relax. Relax. Have I been here before? I guess. I think I have. Because this... Or I don't know. I don't fucking know. Fresh pizza. Okay. Pizza time. I just have this floating carrier? But maybe I just put it on my back and put the pizza on top. Like that. I think that's easier than having a floating carrier following me. And plus it won't work when I can get to a vehicle, if I can. The final pizza. There it is. The final pizza. Okay. I've got the all-terrain skeleton equipped. Is there anything else that would get me out of here any faster? Could throw that floating carrier down and use it as a snowboard. Should we head out? Do we have all the things? Yeah.
Order assigned.
No.
Delivery parameters up.
I need container spray. But there isn't any here. There's a private locker. This is a weird place. Okay. Deliver the pizza. 60 minutes. Time to go. Just keep the phone where I can casually see alerts. Alright. From the first prepper. Where the fuck am I going? Over the mountain. That is the weather station I saw. If I can get back there, I can get a vehicle, and we'll be home free. So I think that's going to be the goal. We're going to just brutally traverse these mountains and head for the weather station, where we'll hopefully find a vehicle on the way to a road. The time is now to deliver the final pizza. And guess what? Guess what, man? Okay? We'll do a little save here in case this goes horribly wrong. We'll go over here, get to here, do the cargo, take this floating carrier, offload it. Time to get fucking radical. Here we go, Sam. Attach the carrier. Here we fucking go. Oh no, the final... Oh no, I've fucked up the pizza, I guess. I fucked up the pizza by putting it on my back. It's already fucked up. It didn't like that I did that. So now I gotta put the pizza on the carrier, or it'll be ruined. I can't do the awesome thing I thought I was gonna do. I did a save, though. Right? I want to snowboard. I want to snowboard. I'll accept the consequences. I'm attaching this shit. Stepping on this shit. Oh, how do I do it? Space ride carrier. Here we go. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Alright. Alright, I see you, I see you. Let's take the cargo. Oh, did you... Oh, is your pizza... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, did it... Oh, it does look like some of the toppings slid down. Oh. Oh, that's my bad. That's 100% my bad. Wait. Yeah, weather station. Yep. Right way. Correct. Here we go. Alright, Lou. Lou? What can I say? You're about to see me do some things. Let me soothe you before the fun begins, okay? Lou? We've had a hell of a time together, me and you, buddy. A hell of a time. And I want you to know, I've treasured every moment of it. You've been a good buddy. You've been a faithful companion. This has been cool, Lou. I'm glad we did this. I'm coming back for the sequel. And I've seen a screenshot where you have hair. So, whatever happens next, I want you to know you're going to make it. You make it to the sequel. So that's the good news, Lou. The bad news is, I feel like we're over the 2-hour time limit. It's 4:20. I kind of want to go have some grown-up time by myself. But I need to conclude this pizza business, and I know you understand because you've been here this whole time. I'm soothing you all the way up to max, buddy. This is our last time doing it, bud. So let's get all them thumbs up. Let's feel the full love and joy in our hearts for each other. Thanks for everything, Lou. For future reference, Lou, please be in every game I play. You're cute. Some people say you're not cute, and they're fucking liars. Okay. God damn it! It's fine, Lou. Lou, it's fine. I told you some stuff was about to happen. And it's happening. That's all that's going on here. We're just delivering our last pizza, bud. This is a pretty mountain. I'm actually okay with the fact that we get one last look at the mountain. Those Higgs journals were good. They started out being a bit... I mean, some of them were a bit too... Lou? Lou, stay with me. Your happiness is so high right now, Lou. Lou. Lou, my guy. My girl. My person. My baby. My BB. Let's chill. You want to do some jumps? You love jumps. Don't you? You love it when we do jumps. Come on. Jumps are your favorite. No? How about some calm running? Some calm, steady running? In a certain direction? Yeah? Chill you out? I'm not trying to Ferberize you, Lou, but your happiness is pretty maxed out. And we're at the end of the game here, buddy. We can't be connected forever. Remember that whole last episode when we had the whole cry about it? Remember? And now we're post-credits, Lou. You're getting ready to go to college. We'll see each other in the summers, though, Lou. Alright. This is a good slide. I can maintain this slide. Is this bad? It's fine. I don't know why the suit's beeping. Everything's cool. This is an excellent slide. That was like the most radical shit I did the whole game. Okay. But I can't take the truck because it'll vertical my pizza, and that's not allowed. You don't want somebody verticaling your pizza. Fate worse than death. So we're gonna run this fucking thing all the way up the road. Now I wish I had a speed suit, but I'd have to stop to get one. Also would take a trike. We might be able to get a trike with a flat bottom. When we get way down there. Way the fuck down there. Lou enjoyed a sprint. See, Lou? You're back. I knew you'd be back, Lou. Back in your happy zone. Back in your happy place. Did I just... Okay. Everything's cool. Oh yeah, I wish I had a speed suit. Getting lots of likes and responses on the Hazzy and a Bolty video. The Rust update has gone out. It's been pretty chill. There also has been a fucking bizarre news item today about a shooter who played Rust. I haven't even clicked on that shit, to be honest with you. I probably will click on it a little later on. But I just don't want to know, man. I just would like a couple more hours of calm, I think. My nervous system is highly activated lately. And it's crazy, you know, I left a voice note for 1030, co-creator of the video, along with many others, but James and I have spent a lot of hours in the editing and talk a bit. I've talked a lot lately about numerous things, about art projects, about politics, about feelings, and we were talking about how it's fucked that in releasing a fucking music video we made in a video game to the world, we have to consider the possible fascist response. But that's the way of the world at the moment, and we do, and we did, and we had to, like, think about that. I'm wearing a t-shirt, which I sell in real life, in the video, which says "Make Racists Afraid Again," and last week, the President of the United States declared that Antifa is a terrorist threat, and then a Florida council person shared a graphic with "Make Racists Afraid Again" listed among other phrases such as "punch Nazis," or people who have t-shirts or spray paint that graffiti. He's saying that's Antifa, be aware of who Antifa is. So basically identifying me as Antifa on the same week that, you know, the president indicated he would like to declare Antifa terrorists. And so, yeah, just releasing a piece of art which contains a piece of political satire that I made. Who's that down there? Oh, that's a mule or something? Yeah, we got to consider that when it goes out to the internet, it's going on to the internet and culture at large at the moment. And culture at large in the moment is openly and proudly and loudly and aggressively fascist all around me. And not all around me. I mean, I'm also organizing with people who are resisting fascism, which does, I guess, make me anti-fascist. And, you know, not I guess, I am anti-fascist. And I proudly represent Antifa to many people and have done so around the world. Since, I don't know, a while ago. Since I traveled to Athens, Greece and learned about it. So whatever year that was. Maybe, I want to say 2016 would be my guess. But even when I was, before I was ever making rap music, the reason I became political in the first place were rap groups like Public Enemy and Rage Against the Machine, who encouraged me to, like, read more, think more critically outside of the traditional U.S. history or colonizer or dominator's version of history, and to learn the history of groups like the Black Panthers, people like Malcolm X. And so I've been absorbing all of that, all that radical leftist, Marxist, communist, socialist, anarchist information since I was 12 years old. Learned about a lot of it on the internet. And rap music, the internet and rap music. And, oh, there's a garage here. And that's the reason I became a protest kid in the first place. Oh, look, I got a transporter with the flat bottom. And found myself in the streets, where I've been protesting since 2001. All the things, all around the world. It's in my music. It's not a secret. It would be very foolish of me to try and make it a secret at this time. I'd have to erase my whole history. I can load that onto the transporter, yeah. So, you know, I got to, I've got to stand in my fucking truth. I am Antifa. So, if America decides that Antifa is terrorist, I don't know what that makes me, but I'm an American citizen. Who exists openly with these ideas and disseminates them openly for a living and has been making a living doing that. So, man, I guess I'd be a coward if I had been paying my mortgage off all this shit for all these years and now took it all back, ran away from it, pretended it was not the case, didn't stand up to it, didn't put my money where my mouth is, essentially. So, you know, it's Make Racists Afraid Again season. Still. That said, I do have people that love me. I do have people that I need to keep safe. I do have situations I need to consider. So I've had really heavy conversations with family about this shit. And I'm not in a mood to bait anybody. I'm not trying to bait anybody. But I'm also not trying to run away from anybody. So we'll see. We'll see what the future brings. You know. It is weird to consider things like this when putting out a fucking music video you made in a video game. But everyone in America left of crazy, not to use an ableist term, but or I could use a fucking another binary term such as evil. Everyone left of evil in America is on notice at the moment and feeling quite shook. So yeah, it's funny times. What a time to be alive. Someone said these are scary times to be alive, but excellent times to be of service. And they are. There's, you know, like, I've tried to take some time for myself. I've talked while I've been playing this about just being more comfortable being alone, learning to be okay with feeling lonely and alone, and trying to gather some of my resources to myself, for myself. And part of that is knowing that day to day, like, my phone is getting updates about people being kidnapped a few miles from me, just for showing up to court dates. And there's real shit like that going on that I want to fight, and I want to be part of the fight against. And so that's the reason this music got inspirational and I got inspired. So that's the reason I'm thinking about a lot of this type shit at the moment. Preparing myself? Am I preparing myself for the fucking drama? Maybe. The drama's coming either way. The drama's here. What are we gonna do, man? The answer is whatever you would have been doing during the Holocaust, during slavery, during civil rights. The answer is what you're doing right now, because genocide is going on. The fucking fascism is going on. The fucking pizza's wet. You know what I mean? So somebody's got to deliver this fucking pizza to the future. Are we gonna hit this fucking ramp finally? I hit it last time though, huh? We're getting better. We're getting better at ramps. We're fucking radical now. We do radical shit. Fuck yeah. Aha! Here is the final pizza, man. And that's the final pizza. I should have said something like that when I finished my political rant. And that's the final pizza. That would have been good. I'll edit it like that. Like I did it like that. Yeah. Haha, fucked your pizza up at the last minute. Fucked it up. Threw it on my back. Don't even care. Don't even give a fuck. Here's your pizza. Okay? Make this delivery. Deliver the requested cargo. Confirm. Pass the time until the presidential inauguration. I guess that's where the story just ends, huh? It's past the time. It's just forever.
Complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Here's your final pizza, man. Got the assault rifle upgrade. Non-lethal. Cool. Got a patch. Cool. Yep. There's your spiritual medicine. Good luck with that. Everybody's dead there now. There's your performance enhancing beverages. Bots are not that good at their jobs.
Cargo addressed to porter awaiting collection.
Okay. It's my patch. Cool guy patch. Star acquired.
Thank you for your continued support. Good work.
Now what? It's the final pizza. Not taking on any orders here. What the fuck? Why would I deliver container repair spray to a fucking post box? What's going on? Is there nothing else to see? There is something else? Do not use? What? Okay. Trying to tell me I gotta deliver one more thing? Are you trying to tell me I gotta deliver one more thing? I got no emails. Do I? This is madness. Okay, I gotta drive away.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Weapons restricted.
Well, I think that's the last pizza. Last thing I need to do. Just wait for an email, I guess. You can push it. You can push it much further. Back. PCC. Still no email. I gotta get... I feel like last time I had to get like a certain distance away, maybe. Just needs you to feel the desperation. Or do you think I have to fucking deliver the last delivery? Oh, this game. I haven't gotten an email. I don't know why. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't know if Bomber watches these. I hope not. But there's a chance Bomber does, because they really like this game. And if Bomber is watching this, I don't want Bomber to enjoy the way this game is toying with me right now. They've got my emotions in their hands, and they're manipulating them. And I'm okay with you seeing it as long as your internet handle is not Bomber. If you're not Bomber, you can stay. If you don't know Bomber, don't worry about it. Count yourself lucky. Quite frankly, count yourself lucky. If you do know Bomber, you know what I'm talking about. That's twitch.tv/Balmer. BALMER. Truly one of the most unpleasant streamers I've ever known. They don't stream much anymore, but you should follow them just to hate watch, honestly. Just to hate watch. If they ever come back, I'll be there in the chat, hating so hard.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
You know what? Just drop them a follow, just now, because now they won't know what's going on. If you're watching this, chances are you know Balmer. But some of you might not. You might just be here for the game. When this 3-hour video of me delivering pizza goes viral, inevitably goes viral, okay? I want the whole hive to go follow Balmer. As a troll. Just strictly as a troll. Wait, I forgot to get the package. God damn it. Getting ahead of myself. I've got to get the delivery. I don't believe I'm doing this. I don't believe I'm doing this. Okay. Sure, keep on keeping on. What's one more order? No problem. Let's take on an order. I can make it another delivery? Oh, delivery, that doesn't matter. Let's take on an order. Standard order. From Peter to this post box. What the fuck? It's a delivery request. That doesn't make sense. I think this is just a supply request from another player. I'll do it, but I don't think this is what I'm meant to be doing.
Keep on keeping on.
I mean, I've seen that I can put those in. I don't... I guess I've never filled one. It's meant to, like, teach me what I'm supposed to do now. Is that thunder? I can't tell if that's game thunder or outside thunder. It is raining. How do I get back to the road? Or do I need to? Can I just head to this mule post box where I'm going? Where am I? I'm here, and I'm going here? I hate when I draw a line and immediately lose a line. There it is. I can get a better vehicle. It's the craftsman's place. I don't have a vehicle. Unless it's someone's vehicle. Hey B, you could be on road right now. I know.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. Weapons restricted.
It's cool. We're cool. Where are we going? road adjacent. Can we get up there? Why did I deliver the last pizza? Why did I do that? This is where I have to deliver this.
Stretch and relax.
Hi. Aaron Marca. Make a delivery. Deliver lost cargo. There you are. Positively a catastrophe? I deliver lost cargo to positively a catastrophe. Oh. I don't know why I did that. I don't know what I'm missing, but I think I'm just gonna jump back to the first city, see if there's any end of game left. Could there possibly be any end of game left? Are we just done? Is that it? Is that the anticlimactic ending? Where's the nearest safe house? Probably right out here. I think. Am I wrong? Yeah, right here. Alright. Keep on keeping on. Maybe next time we get to the private room, we'll get a message. Never know. Either way, we've delivered all the pizza there is to deliver.
Your work is great.
You've delivered all the pizza in the world. Is this a new ending? I haven't seen this. I don't think. Okay. Kind of fragile jump. Back to the beginning. To the eastern region, to Capital Knot City. I've done it, Die Hardman. I've done all the things. We good here, y'all? Ah. Something on the activity terminal. Pass the time. Make... I did that. I didn't do that? Supply request? I did that shit. Why didn't it mark that off? That's weird. Either way, I thought I did it. Maybe I fucked it up. The music player, the manual? Why am I here? Got all the songs, that's cool. This is actually nice. This is a nice music player. This might be it, y'all. I don't know. I don't think there's any more game. I mean, there's more game, but I don't think there's any more game for us. I don't know why I didn't... Why that didn't seem to let me deliver that. Orders. Supply request. Do they always look like that? Do they always have that kind of... I was at that post office, at that post box, and I somehow fucked that up, I guess. I didn't make the delivery? Do I still have the fucking cargo? No, because, well, if I jump back... Alright, I'm gonna jump back, I guess. I'm not sure what happened there. And I'm not sure what safe house to go to. It's the near, I guess the one that's nearest this. Hopefully. This has been a bit of a process now. How did I deliver this final pizza and just get like the tiniest little upgrade? I got an assault rifle? That's what I got? Nah, surely not. Surely not. What you pointing at? Why am I here? I gotta leave. I gotta get the locker. See if there's cargo in it. Is this the one? Or is the locker part of the safe room? It might be. Or did I put it in the locker? Indeed. There is a private locker. But I don't have the shit, which means when I traveled from here, I wasn't holding the lost cargo. And I entrusted it to another player, right? Did I deliver it the wrong way, maybe? But either way, pizza, right? What the fuck does this have to do with pizza? There's just there's no final message from Higgs? Ah, okay. This is it? No, that's the email. This is madness. This is maddening. I went to the post box and gave it to the post box the wrong way or something? Is this possible? Where was my save point? When did I save? Where am I? I'm here. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we finally get to this. I got there and I said make delivery. I don't really know how post boxes work. I don't use them that much. I haven't brought back many people's supplies. Is that bad? Every other time I've delivered a pizza, when I walk away, it's the result of delivering the pizza is there. This time, I hope I don't have to cancel this order and like redo this or go back to a save. See what happens when I come. These things are weird. I made the delivery. How about the share locker? Donate weapons. Donate weapons, no. And the private locker? No. I gave it to the cat person. I gave it to a cat person! Aaron, I gave it to a cat person. I don't know what this has to do with Higgs. I need to go back. Load latest save data. Let's see what this brings us to.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
I swear I grabbed the order. I can make a delivery. Deliver lost cargo. Oh, that's whose stuff I delivered. I can take on an order here. A standard order. It's a supply request. Yes. Select it. Accept it. Give me this thing because it's cool. Might just shoot someone for fun. Forget it. If it's that complicated, forget it. What have I done? And where is... Do I have to make it and bring it to them? Is that how that shit works? Maybe that's why. Maybe unless I fabricate it, it doesn't exist. Changes will be done. Are you sure? Okay. Maybe I have to fabricate that. And what did they want? They wanted 2 container repair sprays. Maybe that's why. I don't know how to do this. Okay. Now I've got the shit they need. Yeah.
Order assigned.
Okay. Once more, with feeling.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Had a funny interaction with my physical therapist, Amy. She posted some shit about how to talk to middle schoolers, how to understand their slang. It's one of those things. These are very common on millennial TikTok, explaining Gen Z slang to millennials, which I always find kind of funny because so much Gen Z slang is fucking millennial slang from like 2002. Like literally the first thing was like pull up. Pull up means to show up somewhere. It's like, yeah, I know, because I've been listening to fucking rap music since fucking pull up. Like, when was pull up not? When did pull up not mean that? I'm struggling to think of a specific bar, but I've just always, you know, like pull up has been pull up since at least the 90s, surely. I was like, this is African American vernacular. When is Gen Z old enough for us to have the conversation with them? But I know that they're not old enough yet. Fuck it, they're old enough. If your kid is saying that shit, make sure he knows. Black Americans invented that slang, not his homies. No matter where his homies are from. I mean, if your kid is Black American, also probably let him know. Black Americans invented that slang. It's kind of just classified as Gen Z now, which is how, you know, culture gets absorbed. But I think it's helpful to remember where culture also gets originated. Make a delivery. Deliver the requested supplies. Yes. There you go. Here's your stuff. Okay? Again, just nothing to do with Higgs, though. Nothing changed. Is that just the end, man? Do I just get a patch? And some more, maybe some more journals or something? I didn't even get, like, new data about Higgs. I didn't get a new memory chip. Part 3. Part 2. Oh, it's the parts I didn't have, though. Where's that? Some last blogs, maybe? Where's part 3, part 2? I thought I had that. No? I don't understand how this system works. I don't understand what a memory chip is. Why are some things locked? Others are not. Unknown Man's Journal. Access the interviews menu to learn more. Who's the unknown man? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. If I find out, I'll update it in the description of the video. I think we're just passing the time until the presidential inauguration forever. I think that's where the game leaves us. Alright. Is there any other place I should go on the map that's got a little symbol next to it where I might be missing something? I don't think so. I mean, there's shit. There's things to look at. I don't know what the Timefall farm has going on. Paleontologist got a thing. There's little exclamation points, meaning I think that just means there's more shit to do there, though. I think the story's over. I think the story's over. I think the side quest, the pizza side quest, seems to be over. It's weird that no final email arrives.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Weapons detected.
But
Will be locked until departure. All clear.
I'll head to a safe room.
Sam Porter Bridges.
One last time. What did I join? I joined Substack, and I haven't fixed the notifications. Siri, take a note. Turn off the Substack notifications. That's how Siri works. You couldn't see that I immediately got a notification, so if I hadn't told you, you wouldn't know. There is nothing. I can examine the equipment rack, and I can customize my backpack. That's all that's left to do in here, I think. I can change my color schemes. So, thank you again for watching. If there's any update to the pizza situation, I'll post a little follow-up video or something. I'm leaving my hat gold. The hat stays gold. I've had a great time playing this game. I hope you've had a great time watching. I hope you get the right amount of connection in your life. Like, not too much, not too little, not so much where, you know, your ghost baby is keeping you totally rooted in one place. Not so little that you're on a mountaintop and no one can remember which email leads to where you live. Okay, oh, fine. I'll look at the customizable backpack situation. I'll see what I've gained. Patches? I thought I had a Higgs patch. Change color scheme. F. Make it gold. Make it gold, man. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Confirm. Alright, man. There's no more. There's no more, Sam. There's no more. There's no more emails. There's no more orders. We're done here, man. I heard that if you look at his feet for long enough, or if you try and look at his dick, maybe, Kojima appears. Let's see. It's the end of the VOD. It's our last thing we're doing before we're out of here. Maybe they changed this. I feel like I've tried... Oh. Nope. I feel like I tried this before, and it didn't work. Do something, man. I've been looking at your dick for a long time. Hey. Yeah. Hey. What if I push it beyond this, maybe? There was one. He didn't seem... There you go. Okay. That was a little performance. I would really like to see some behind the scenes making of footage, man. Just what it must have been like. I don't know if Hideo Kojima speaks English, or to what degree. But boy, if there was a translator involved, that's even better, because that would just increase the number of people. And yeah, giving this direction to an actor, man. I'm leaving it here intentionally in case we get something else that happens. I'm pushing the time limit of just staring at a animated dick and feet on YouTube, I'm sure. But I could always trim this part off if this doesn't work out. I mean, the next thing he does will surely be the last thing he does. If he does the same thing again, I'll know that there's probably no variation in it. maybe he won't do it again at all. Oh, he's going to do something. He's going to do the same thing again? This is what he did last time. Yeah, okay. Alright. I got you. Feel you. Goodbye, y'all. Thanks for watching. See you again. Like and subscribe. Go watch the Rust video if you haven't seen it yet. It's out now. This has been Death Stranding. Thank you very fucking much. Bye.